Hey everybody, Jeff Highland here with Remax Mountain Properties, the Highland Group. Want to give you your May market update for the greater Prescott area. I want to start off by just talking about supply and demand, so let's dive right into it. In April of this last month, we started the market with 270 active properties on the market. Now, as of May 1st, that number had grown to 374. So when we look at this, currently with our absorption rate, we have about a 6-week supply. All right, now, as of May 1st, like I referenced, we have 374 homes active on the market. That is a 77% increase from the inventory that we had on the market May of 2021. So the inventory levels we're starting to see come up a little bit. Some other changes in the market that we're starting to see is that not every home, like we talked about before, is selling on that first weekend. So the days on market, we're starting to see stretch out just a little bit. A couple things contributing to that, obviously. Fall 2021, interest rates were available, 2.75, 3% interest. Now those rates are closer to 5.5 to 6%. So we've got a couple things, right? We have a little bit of inventory rise, which part of that is seasonality. Our market typically, our inventory starts growing in March, April, and May, and then peaks out in August. So some of that is seasonality. However, it is 77% higher than what we saw a year ago. Now, little frame of reference for you, pre-COVID market, right? In May of 2019, there were 880 listings on the market, whereas today we have roughly half of that. So for sellers, okay, a couple things to keep in mind. Our values, are still much higher than they were in 2020, 21, obviously. And for buyers, interest rates have come up a little bit, but there's some opportunities coming into the market potentially with some days on market being stretched out, and in some cases not having to bid quite as high potentially as you did or would have 6 months or a year ago. A couple other stats I want to run through with you. Over the course of the last week, there's been 237 new homes come on the market. So we always continue to look at number of active properties on the market, our days on market, and then of course our trend line in terms of pricing. And in April 2022, we did have a 29% decrease in terms of the number of pending home sales. So here's what we're looking at big picture, right? We're looking at rising inventory, okay? What we still are seeing right now though is good demand, okay? So as rising inventory continues to go up, we're just keeping an eye on that demand. Right now, under a 2-month supply is still very heavily considered to be a seller's market. In order for that to flip, it needs to be more like a 5, 6, or 7-month supply before it's really, those scales have tipped and it's more of a buyer's market. So we'll continue to monitor the interest rates, the inventory, the days on market, and we'll bring you new current information each and every month. Always call us if you have any questions, 928-237-4425. Again, Jeff Highland with Remax, the Highland Group. Thanks for tuning in today, really appreciate it.